Hi guys, welcome back. I have another skincare reaction video for you, and today it's another fun one. It is Liza Koshy. I'm a huge fan. She is such a ray of light. She is so funny, and she's on Harper's Bazaar doing her go to bed with me routine. So I want to check it out.
I am gonna be a fun mom. I'm wearing a muumuu, and I'm only 24, 18 if you're a casting agent. Seriously, muumuus are awesome. Get into it. I look like a rug with arms. But hey there, do you want to go to bed with me? Metaphorically, maybe physically, after this global pandemic. Let's keep it light. Hey guys, welcome to my nighttime skincare. Welcome to my nighttime skincare routine. Also, my hair is not wet. I have not showered yet. It's just greasy and not presentable for camera, but I'm self-aware and being vulnerable by showing you this, so points for me. But yeah, today I'm gonna show you
I actually have to pause there. This has nothing to do with skincare, but you know, she's doing this routine and she's got a towel on. I'll admit to you guys, sometimes when I'm recording, you know, shots of me doing my skincare for you or doing skincare routines, I haven't washed my hair at all. I just throw it into a towel or something to just make it look different or make it look like it's a nighttime routine, just because we have to. But sometimes it's really, I just have dirty hair too.
my skincare routine. I'm so excited. I've been playing with my makeup during this pandemic, and it's been a very calming, soothing thing for me. So I encourage you to try something other than this look, because this one doesn't look that great. But hey,
you know, this is a great time. I've been saying this to people. This is a great time to play with your makeup. I've been pulling out some of the makeup, the eyeshadow shades that I don't usually wear on my own, like I would never put on myself. I've been playing around with my skincare products. It's been fun putting together, you know, skincare routines for you guys, for different skin types and skin issues and everything. I've been just playing with everything that I have, and it really has given me this sense of, I don't know, not a sense of calm, because dang, I'm not calm these days, but it's definitely giving me something to do and distracting my mind and helping me get through this. And you know, it's one of those things where I think we're gonna look back on this time and we're gonna be like, I wish I wouldn't have been so uptight about all of this, and I would have like taken this time to do things that I don't normally get a chance to do. I like that she's pointing that out. You know, go with a crazy fun look like that. I actually think it looks kind of fun. It's very quarantine style and I like it.
you're alive, right? Oh yeah, you did. So the first thing that I use.
My dog is back there too, and I check on him all the time too to make sure he's alive.
Is Safflower cleansing water. Girl, that's a full ass bottle. Yeah, it is. So that's because this is a new product. I don't know what that was. Something in my throat. Maybe my house is haunted. Hello? There it was again. But yeah, I'm actually about to try it for the very first time right now because it's a brand new product and I just got this. But normally I use my Safflower Gentle Makeup Remover Wipes. These are bomb. Bomb as hell. I don't have cotton pads right now. I only have toilet paper, surprisingly. I'm actually only gonna use this because I definitely need this for my booty later. Apply a healthy dose. All right, now say goodbye to my facial features. This is real, this is me. Whoa, my whole eyebrow just disappeared. So the toilet paper does that little thing where it makes little pieces like it does in your butt. So I am using my Safflower Gentle Makeup Remover Wipes.
Have you ever tried to use toilet? I actually have tried it. I'm not gonna lie. I have tried to use toilet paper, and it's just not the way to go. It really isn't. It really does leave little pieces of fuzz, gross stuff all over, and it makes you actually wonder if it's really cleaning your butt. But that's a whole other conversation and not meant for skincare. I wouldn't do that. It's not. It doesn't have that same absorbency. It's not made to be for your skin, and she obviously realized that too, which is hilarious. You know, I'm gonna let her, before I actually talk about the makeup wipes and the cleansing water, I'm gonna let her continue to remove her makeup. We are definitely gonna see some more Safflower products because she is an ambassador for them, so get that money, girl. Anyway, let's see. Hopefully they're good products.
Oh, girl, what you doing in my house? You better physically distance, bitch.
You guys have not seen me when there is a bug around. It's terrifying. I'm a different person. I feel that.
Sorry, I know y'all just saw that giant bug try to fight me, right? Thank you for being here for me while that happened. That was terrifying. All right. Whenever I'm taking off my makeup, I always try to like swoop upwards because girl, gravity got other plans. Gravity's trying to bring you down. She a bitch. All right, here comes the other disappearing act. Ella, kadam. Shablam. Done. You do not want to sleep in your makeup. You know why? because bacteria and tiny mites will crawl in your eyes and eat away at your makeup. That's a creepy video. You can look up on YouTube after you watch this one, but they're there anyways, but they're more attracted to your face when you're wearing a lot of makeup, kind of like men. All right.
Actually, have you guys noticed that men sometimes are more attracted to you when you're not wearing makeup? Like, I've definitely been out like grocery shopping or something and gotten all these cat calls, and I think I'm looking my absolute worst, and then suddenly it's like cat calls and all this attention. All right, so obviously I'm gonna talk about the makeup wipes. I'm gonna talk about the cleansing water too. As a first cleanse, I'd go with the cleansing water, obviously, because I just think that you have a little bit more control. You can really soak your, not toilet paper, but your cotton pad or your microfiber cloth or whatever it is that you're gonna use to remove your makeup. I consider it, though, just a first cleanse. I don't think that either completely removes your makeup. And obviously she's being funny. She's talking about the mites and all that kind of stuff. I'm sure there are terrifying videos out there. There are mites that live on our skin and our clothing and all over the place. These do exist. I wouldn't be worried about it. This is how we live. This is the world that we live in. When you leave makeup on your skin, it will eventually get into your pores. It can be occlusive, it can be pore clogging. Makeup wipes don't remove it. You can tug on your skin too much. I'm not gonna go into the whole thing because I really don't wanna be a downer these days. I really don't. The thing I will point out is, both of those cleansers, the cleansing water and the makeup wipes, they have the word gentle in the name. They say gentle cleansing water or gentle makeup wipes. And I always wanna check what the ingredients are when I see the word gentle, because sometimes it's just a marketing word. It makes people think that they can use this. If you have sensitive skin, you already know the ingredients that you should avoid. I looked at these ingredients. They are actually fairly gentle. There are preservatives in both of them, which we absolutely want and we need. I'd be more worried about those kinds of bugs that you get when there are not preservatives. But overall, they use really gentle ingredients. I feel like the cleansing water would be superior still. Makeup wipes still have to sit wet, soaking wet to be gentle enough to remove your actual makeup. So you gotta think about that. They need a little bit more. They're bad for the environment, all that stuff, but you're not removing your makeup. So if Liza's not gonna go in with her second cleanse, she's not really removing her makeup. Liza, you are not removing your makeup completely if you only use your makeup wipes. So that's just something to keep in mind.
All right, next stop, we got Hydration Station, boy. It's a face mask. This is one of my favorite masks called Refreshing, and you're damn right it is. So you exfoliate, rub it all in, then you leave it on for 15 minutes, and then bam, you hydrate it. I do this about 2-3 times a week. I swear I could just like squeeze this on a piece of toast and eat it, but don't do that because I'm not in the mood for a lawsuit. You can legit see the strawberry seeds. Way. Bam! Oh, it feels so good. Oh. Yo. So I exfoliated and then I leave it on my face and let it hydrate for 15 minutes, and I chill and talk to my mirror, and we always have a great conversation. Skincare and color cosmetics is such an unregulated industry. They can put damn near anything in your products. You should really read the back of them. And Samuel has so many vegan products too, and everybody's going vegan on the inside. Girl, go vegan on the outside. Vegan on the inside, vegan on the outside. Vegan. It's 3 a.m. And then I wash it off. Okay. Here's a tip, just a tip. If you get patterned, colored towels, you look more cultured and you don't get makeup stains on them. You're welcome.
All right, so this is not a cleanser, which we would have hoped that she would have gone into next, because she did start off the video with a full face of makeup. She was actually going for like full face makeup, right? She was playing with a lot of stuff. I don't know what was on her actual skin, so I would have liked for her to go in with a true cleanser. There are times when you can just go straight into something like this, where it is some kind of an exfoliating mask, and you're technically cleansing your skin again anyway with that. In this case, I would want to actually cleanse my skin first with a real cleanser, because you want your exfoliants to go in and work even harder for you, your hydrating ingredients and everything. You want those to really go on clean skin. So we don't really know if she had true clean skin when she put this on her face. This is called the Refreshing Papaya and Strawberry Seed Scrub Facial Mask. The word scrub is a very scary word in skincare. I like papaya. People complain about it being an irritant. So are AHAs and BHAs if you are using them wrong, or if they're in the wrong pH formulated wrong, whatever, right? Like you can use papaya as an enzyme to exfoliate your face very gently. It's another form of chemical exfoliation if it's done right. Same with the strawberry seeds. You can use them as exfoliation. It's not my preferred way to exfoliate the face because I don't want to irritate my skin. It has just little pieces in it, so it's not like a full-on, you know, apricot scrub or something like that that's just gonna rip her face to shreds, but it's something to keep in mind. I looked at the other ingredients. There are amazing ingredients for people that have a combination of clogged pores, blackheads, whiteheads, all of that. You know, maybe they have trouble with like dehydration in their skin and they want that hydration. It has glycerin as the first ingredient. Then there's safflower seed oil, which is high in linoleic acid. So if you watch my clogged pores routine, you would know that that's actually a great oil to use on your skin when you're trying to unclog your pores. So you would just gently use this on your face and focus really on the, you know, massaging the areas where you do have the clogged pores. But I would be careful with a product that has strawberry seeds as one of the exfoliants in it. I'm willing to bet though, this is pretty gentle on the skin. So as long as you as the user are manipulating it very gently, you might actually be okay. One thing I do want to point out about strawberry seeds or any kind of granules when you're scrubbing your skin, she does have a little bit of a darker skin tone. She's half Indian. I don't know what actually her full ethnicity is. You know, she does have the type of skin that can get hyperpigmentation pretty easily. And that type of a scrub, a physical scrub, if it's used too rough on your skin, you can cause more hyperpigmentation, and that's really hard to get rid of. Trust me, I know, I deal with it lately, and it is so hard to get rid of. So that's just something to keep in mind too. So in the hands of the user, be very gentle the way you manipulate this on your face. That's really all I want to say about it. I actually love that she's pointing out that these products are vegan. It is kind of true. If you're going to go vegan on the inside, you might as well go vegan on the outside. I would hope you would, because it seems contradictory. I am trying to look for products that are a little bit more animal friendly. I love my animals. I grew up with animals. I love my dog sleeping over there on the sofa, Mason. And I think about that a lot. You know, I haven't fully committed to you know, a vegan life or anything like that. I don't think I ever will. But I do think that there's something to be said about products that are cruelty-free, brands that are cruelty-free. And if you do want to live that life, you might as well live it as a full person, right? Do it from start to finish. So I like that she's pointing that stuff out. Another thing I do want to point out is she hasn't told us her skin type. So now as I'm watching her, I mean, we know she's 24, like she said, 18 if you're a casting agent. I love that she said that. But we know that she's young. She's got darker skin. She has beautiful skin. You know, I'm curious to know what it is that she deals with, but as of right now, we don't know. So we're kind of guessing also with what she's dealing with.
Look at that. Look at that, huh? God, that's one of my favorites. One of my favorite freaking masks. I love this guy. Daddy loves you. So, I do a second mask. Because I have the time to. Because I'm very bored and single. Brosifina. I love this charcoal mask. It is one of the smoothest. Let me just show you. Check it. Yeah, this is dope. I deserve this. Like, when it feels this good, why not do it every night? Am I right, ladies? It's like thick. Like that consistency, that pigment, though. Bang! Bang, bang! That feels amazing. Oh, look at cute ass panda. Oh, and when it dries, too, you can already see it drying. Just sucking the shit out of my pores. I love it. And then I keep this puppy on for 15 minutes. Is that puppy okay? Sometimes I do 3 masks a night. Cause you're single? No. Cause I'm sad. I also love me some incense. How do I pour it out? It is 3 a.m. I do this about 2-3 times a week. All right, now that's all dry. Look, it just sucks in. It sucks in. It sucks. Damn, that feels good. Look at that skin.
Give me a second, because I feel like I'm gonna cry when she said she's sad. I'm sad, you guys. I'm a little bit sad these days. I feel you, Liza. I'm with you. I'm one with you. If I had no kids, I would do 3 masks a night too. Why not? Actually, I'll tell you why not. Don't do it. Don't do 3 masks that exfoliate your skin. Let me look up the ingredients of this first. Hold on. All right, looked up the ingredients. Here's why I wouldn't do these two masks on a regular basis. I have a feeling she's saying that she uses each one of them like 2 to 3 times a week. Maybe she uses them in the same routine, maybe she doesn't. They're both exfoliating masks. They both have exfoliating properties to them. This one is a little bit stronger besides the charcoal, which can actually help absorb. It really does, just like clay and stuff. It's not a terrible ingredient. I actually don't mind charcoal whatsoever, but this does have salicylic acid in it. It has some lactic acid in it, so it has the AHAs and BHAs in it. The other mask has more of like the hydrating ingredients and then a little bit of papaya enzyme to help exfoliate. I would actually swap these first off, and I would use this one first, bring everything up, exfoliate like that, and then I would put on the other one to help maybe exfoliate just a little bit and then let it hydrate your skin afterwards. So I would actually swap the order of these two masks if I were to use them in one routine. I'm glad that she's saying that she doesn't use them, you know, every single night, because that would potentially be too much for your skin. Maybe not. If you have skin that can tolerate that, it's probably fine. Even these two masks, probably fine to use together. But if she were to use another mask, a third mask, like she says, that sometimes she does 3, not because she's single, but she's sad. That made me so sad. I won't be able to stop thinking about that. If you want to come over, I'll take you. I'll take you, Liza. Come stay with me. I've been baking a lot. But I wouldn't use a third mask if it has exfoliating properties. If she goes into a third mask that has hydrating properties only, maybe replenishing that skin, that would be fine. That would be totally fine, especially if she's only doing it 2 to 3 times a week. But these are both exfoliating masks, and I would swap the order of them.
And all mine, baby, grew up a cell. Did the mirror just get cuter, or is it just me? All right, so my next step. Something I do like twice a week is shave Stacy, my stash. So I do use Dr. Bronner's 4-in-1 Lavender Organic Sugar Soap. I use this for my body in the shower, sometimes for my face in the shower. I use it for my hands, face, hair, literally pretty much everywhere. Best wholesome clean ingredients in here too. All organic, all fair trade. I just love, I love good people. So yeah, I take a little bit of this, boop, put it on Stacy. And then I take a men's Gillette razor, because they're always better than women's. Ain't that societal commentary? Some people say it grows back thicker. It doesn't for me. I have really thin hair. I'm only half Indian, but I think it depends on your hair type. Okay, see you later, Stacy. She'll be back in like 2 to 3 business days. Sometimes if I'm having a breakout, which I am a little bit over here, I don't know what that is, I use blemish treatment acne pads.
Before she gets into the blemish treatment pads, I love that she admitted to shaving Stacy, and I love that she named it Stacy. This is a question that comes up all the time. I get DMs for this, I get comments on my videos. What do I think about shaving your face, especially if you're a woman? I think it's great. I think it's totally fine to shave your face. Men do it all the time, and they have beautiful skin. Sometimes it's like a baby. It's exfoliating their face. We have vellus hair on our face, so everyone has hair on their face. It's just a matter of how thick it is, the color of it, whether it's that peach fuzz or if it's actually dark hair on your face. I don't know what kind of hair she has on her face because she's taking care of Stacy. But is it okay to shave your face? It's totally fine, and I actually would use a men's razor because they do tend to be better because they're made for the face. I like that she went in and put something on it, whether it's a cleanser like that or it's actual shave cream or something that will help give that lubrication. The way I tell women to shave their faces, if it's really truly vellus hair, is to take a single blade razor. There are those like little twinkles, or what are they called? That are on, you know, they're on Amazon. They're really cheap. I have a bunch of them. I actually like the Shiseido brand of those actually. There's also the Dermaflash if you want to have a more professional one that you can use on your face too. But the way you're going to do it is actually on dry skin because it tends to be a little bit more gentle when it's on dry skin, and you're going to go downward in a downward motion on your face. I do it like once a month and it helps to exfoliate my skin. You can get a little too intense with it, so be careful. Don't be aggressive. It's another one of those things where it's like, you know, it's all in the hands of the user. Are you going to be rough with your skin and give yourself cuts? Are you going to do it the wrong way? Are you going to do it too often? It really is dependent on you. But if you do it the right way, you can have beautiful, fresh, smooth skin. You know, there is an argument to be made about that peach fuzz being a protectant for your skin, but that's why we have sunscreen, I suppose. I love that she also pointed out the myth of, you know, your hair grows back thicker and darker when you shave it. That's not true. If that were the case, bald men who want actual hair are going to shave their heads all the time and try to get their hair to grow back thicker and darker. They wish it was like that. It's not. It's not like that. The reason why your hair might seem like it's thicker and darker when you shave it is because you're cutting the hair off right where it is its thickest. Your hair, when at the end of it, is tapered, so it feels like it's thinner and softer. But when you shave it, you're shaving it right where it's thick. So when it starts to grow grow even by like a day or so, it might feel like it's super thick and super dark, and that's just because of where you cut it off. So that Dr. Bronner's sugar soap, I didn't even know that that existed. I knew of the 18-in-1, but I didn't know about the 4-in-1. This one's interesting. You know, I've never used any Dr. Bronner's. Don't get mad at me for people who love it. I know people love this brand. I don't personally love a soap for everything, mostly because I want to change it up. I don't know. This is the first time I'm looking at these ingredients. These are different ingredients. It is actually a sugar soap. The first ingredient is sugar in this, and then there are some oils in it, and there are other ingredients that make it a cleanser. I bet this is really gentle. Sugar is a hydrator. There are mostly hydrators and oils in this cleanser. So I bet you it does feel good. It probably smells nice if it has lavender in it. It looks like there are a few different versions of it. So there's also the lavender oil free version of it for those of you that care about that. Because it has those hydrators and the oils, I bet you it feels really nice actually. I bet you I would like this more than I would like the original Dr. Bronner's, to be honest. I haven't tried it, so I don't really know. This would be great to use to shave if you're gonna shave the way she did. Like I said, I shave differently when it comes to my face, but she's not doing anything wrong. Just be very careful. As far as using that for everything as an everyday all over cleanser, I'm not really sure, but I'm just not that person that would use one cleanser for all of these things. I like very specific shampoo and conditioner, and I like very specific face cleansers and hand cleansers. So I feel like there are purposes and differences. But is this one gentle? It is. It's a very gentle one. So if you want to look into that, great.
By Say Moi. These are, say it with me, bomb. They are these nice little pads. It clears up my skin. It never burns. Sometimes when you go on pimple treatment, it just like burns. This one does not. It's so gentle. All right, next step. We got Biossance Vitamin E Rose Oil.
All right, so she is using a lot of exfoliants. Is it bad for her skin? Her skin looks like it can take it, to be honest. This is one of those cases where she might be able to tolerate this. Can everyone tolerate using that many exfoliants on their skin? No, and you have to be very aware of that. Can she? Potentially. But in this case, I would be wary of it, right? Like I would pay attention. And this is truly one of the reasons why I love doing these reaction videos, is to point out the differences, right? She seems like she can tolerate this on her skin and it's totally fine. She also told us that she used those masks 2 to 3 times a week. So we don't know how often she's using all of this. We also don't know what her skin type is, but this is what I want to point out. She can tolerate it. Can you tolerate it? I don't know. You have to actually be able to know your skin and test things out and know what you can tolerate. I would argue that this is probably too many exfoliating products in her routine, in one routine, but if she can tolerate it, then she can tolerate it. And I'm not seeing any issues with her skin. I don't know her personally. I'm not touching her skin. So who knows if this is too much for her skin, if this is gentle enough, but it is a lot of exfoliators and I would want you to be cautious going into that.
I don't know how to say Biossance. Biossance. Bitch. Absolutely love this. This is one of the best vitamin C oils. Yeah, fine. So I put a couple drops. Bop, bop. And then I roll some balls on my face. Everybody has a face massager, and I have FOMO, so I got one. You can actually put batteries inside, and it will vibrate too. Seems like a multi-use instrument. I like to do the pat and push upwards technique, just to get all the product into my skin and into my neck. Don't you dare forget your neck. Who's in a pandemic? What? Who? What? And then I put on, you guessed it, Say Moi.
Wait, we didn't actually see her use her balls. We didn't see her actually, did she put balls on her face? I wanted to see Liza put balls on her face. You know, I feel like that's why everyone got some kind of a face massager, was because of FOMO, honestly. You can use your hands, you can use the face massager. If it vibrates, great. You can use it for other reasons. So she went into all that exfoliation and everything. She was using a hydrating mask before. Now I'm watching this and I really would love to know what her skin type is, because I would like to see her use some kind of a hydrator, just anybody really, before they put on an oil. She is going to go in with a lotion after this. This one's a little bit tricky because it's a vitamin C oil, and the reason, first off, backtracking, to even use a vitamin C oil like this one, or even like a retinol oil, is because it makes it a little bit more gentle. So people who have reactions to vitamin C's or to retinols, you might want to try an oil. It would be great. Whenever there's an active like that, I sometimes say we can bend the rules a little bit and you can use it like a serum and put it on your face. So in that way, I think that would be great. Again, we don't know what her skin type is, but she's gonna put a lotion on top of it. And so I actually, for her routine, because it says gentle lotion, I'm gonna have to look at all the ingredients and we're gonna have to watch this. I would actually say that I would have put a lotion on or some kind of hydrating serum on first, then put on the vitamin C oil, and then used the balls on her face. Is it terrible? It's not. She also hasn't complained about any dryness with her skin. Her skin is glowing and she doesn't have any irritation. I mean, she's one of those people, I think, you guys. Is she one of those people that can just do whatever she wants to her face and she looks amazing? Maybe.
And one gentle moisture lotion. Growing up, I had eczema, I had mollusca. If you don't know what that is, I'm not gonna tell you because it's nasty. It's blood-filled pimples. And it's so nice to find a line that has everything that is clean and safe for your skin. Quite on set, quite on set. We're getting the shot. I used some of her. That was beautiful. Smack her around a little bit. Once again, do not forget your neck. But you also moisturize your ears. Did you know? I got fun facts. That your ears and your nose never stop growing throughout your life. They get bigger and they get wrinklier. So make sure you keep. That feels so good. I can't wait to be reincarnated into a dog and be pet. So just make sure you moisturize. I'm so calm now. Oh, I feel so at peace. And then this is a fun thing I started.
She's right, don't forget your neck. Maybe don't be so rough, but she's just being funny. Yes, your ears and your nose do continue growing, I think even after you die, but that's why we know plastic surgeons. So she did go ahead and tell us a little bit about her skin when she was younger, and I don't know what younger means for her because to me, she's younger, right? We don't know if this was in her teen years or if it was just last year or 2 years ago that she was dealing with eczema and the acne that she was talking about. Something tells me that she's probably gone to professionals to have that managed and handled because that isn't stuff that's easy to get rid of. But it does tell me that she can have reactive skin. So it's very interesting to watch her go through this whole process and everything and we don't see any reactions. It is very interesting to see all that happen. I would like to know what she thinks that she's dealing with now. She did point out that she loves a brand like Samoa that has, you know, all the products that you need. It's clean and it won't harm people. And that's true to an extent. I always want to point out to people, clean isn't regulated, right? It's not one of those things where we know exactly what they mean by clean, but it's a good start. It really is. It's a good start when you're trying to find the right products for your skin. Seeing the word clean isn't a bad thing. It doesn't mean that it's also good for you, I guess is what I want to make sure you guys understand. If you use too many ingredients, even if they're good ingredients, if you use too many and they're irritating for your skin, then it can irritate your skin and cause harm.
What I'm doing recently, I put a little bit of, you guessed it. It's their gentle lotion with SPF. What, Liza, it's nighttime. Yeah, I ain't stupid. But guess who tries to sneak into your bed with you in the morning? The damn sun. You ain't gonna catch me slipping, son. So I wear SPF.
Now Liza's throwing me for a loop because, you know, some of the stuff that she was doing, I was like, yeah, typical. I've seen this before. Throwing on your sunscreen at night is an interesting concept. I would tell you no. If she's sleeping in and the sun is actually coming in through her windows, I would advise to just keep your blinds down because sunscreen is a shield. It's not meant to absorb into your skin. It's meant to sit on top of your skin, and that can lead to clogging eventually. So while sunscreen is important and an amazing product to use, and you have to use it every single morning to protect your skin from the sun, I would not use it at night because at night is when you're trying to repair your skin, not protect your skin. And you need to take that time to repair your skin. Your skin absolutely needs it. That's why it's so important to cleanse the right way and to get all of your makeup off and the grime from the day and everything that you have on your skin. You need to repair your skin at night, and I wouldn't advise to use sunscreen at all. And also, you know, depending on what time she actually goes to bed, if she's not going to bed till 5 o'clock in the morning and the sun's coming out in an hour, she might still get that protection. But if she's been sleeping with her sunscreen on, hours have gone by, she would have technically had to have reapplied her sunscreen to even get that protection. She might have rubbed it off all over the sheets. I don't know how she sleeps. I don't know if she's a wild sleeper. So those are things to keep in mind. Is it gonna protect her? It's not going to. You don't need to wear your sunscreen at night.
Yeah, I don't put a whole lot on because I wear it during the day. The sun causes wrinkles and cancer, and sunscreen is an anti-wrinkle, anti-cancer product. Make sure you wear sunscreen because brown people, we have been bamboozled. You are not wearing brown armor. Your melanin is not your protective tint. You must wear sunscreen every single day. And then,
yes, if you guys watched my video with my husband who is Indian, you know, it took a while to get him to wear sunscreen. It's still taking me a second to get him to reapply sunscreen. Melanin does protect you a little bit, but does it completely protect you? No. Can you still get skin cancer? Absolutely. Can you get hyperpigmentation? Absolutely. That's actually one of the things that you should worry about. Can you get wrinkles, premature wrinkles? Absolutely. So these are all the things to keep in mind. You have to wear your sunscreen, especially if you are doing a skincare routine that has actives in it. You're making your skin way more sensitive to the sun. So these are all things to keep in mind. She's making very good points. Just don't use it at night.
my toothbrush. I brush my teeth in the shower, so I get my toothbrush out of the shower. It's just efficient. Like, I'm just brilliant. I can't help it. The Shaw Bamboo Toothbrush. I use a bamboo toothbrush, and you should too, because plastic toothbrushes are not biodegradable. And think about how many toothbrushes you've used throughout your lifetime. The very first toothbrush you ever used as a kid still exists somewhere. That's great. And then I take my toothbrush, rinse it off, and I brush my lips. Make them all nice and soft for someone to enjoy one day. And then if I'm really manifesting a man,
I don't know how I feel about using the same toothbrush for your lips. I'm gonna think about that one. You guys too. You tell me what you think. Cool, using a bamboo toothbrush, it is slightly better for the environment. I think every step that we take to make the environment better and to take better care of the environment is good. Biodegradable, I think, is an interesting word because I think it automatically makes people think that they are doing better, and they are to an extent. That bamboo toothbrush that she's using is going to stay on this planet for a very long time also. So I think it's using less and less waste is really what we need to focus on. I'm not gonna get into a whole thing though. I am not here to preach to you guys about the environment. Biodegradable is not exactly what it is that you think.
I use this Sugar Lip Scrub by Sarah Happ. Boop. And I take a little creepy pinky, rub it on my lips. Okay. My lips peel a lot. I think California is dry as shit. Then I wash that off. And then I take my dog's hair out of my mouth. And then I pop two of these.
Oh wait, I thought she was gonna put on lip balm. So one thing I will point out, so she's saying that her lips peel a lot. She might actually be causing that cycle that we talk about often with these kinds of routines. She's using the sugar scrub. The sugar scrub's actually not really bad for the lips. It's a good one. It tastes nice too, side note. Sugar is a nice humectant also, so it hydrates your skin. She should have gone in the opposite order though. She should have done the scrub, used a toothbrush to help scrub it a little bit more, and then I would have put a lip balm on, because when you use a hydrator, you have to pack in that hydration with something inclusive, like a lip balm. So that's just something to keep in mind. So Liza, if your lips are peeling, you need your lip balm on top of it.
These are vegan collagen boosting gummies. I take a lot of gummies because they're like my adult fruit snack pack. Okay, yeah, now that's it.
I can imagine these are delicious. You guys know how I feel about collagen supplements. I don't know what it's really doing for you, if it's doing anything for you, but maybe these just taste delicious. I like gummy supplements, and I like this brand. I actually take their B12 ones, and they're delicious. It's really hard for me to only eat one. So sometimes I eat 2 or 3. I don't know if that's bad, but I do. So I get it. I might get those ones too.
Look at that. Clean as a whistle. Honestly, whistles are not that clean. Everybody puts their nasty ass mouths on it. That shouldn't be a saying. It angers me. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Make sure to subscribe to Harper's Bazaar for more content. And I hope you guys are being safe, sane, and sanitized, and smooth as hell. Bye, guys. Damn. That looks good. I did that. Things I did.
What a delight she is, you guys. I needed content like that, lighthearted, You got a little bit of emotion and feeling in there, and I think some of it was real because I felt it. That was her routine. That was Liza Koshy. I think we learned a lot from that one. I would love to talk to her. I absolutely would. I'd like to know what her skin type is right now, because it would tell us so much more. Her skin did look amazing at the end of that. Sunscreen tends to give you that luminous look though, I will point that out. She did have oil on her skin. I mean, she used nice products, she really did. It's just a matter of how much is too much and the order to use them. If I were to change any of this, the way I would go, we're doing the old school, changing up the routine. So I would use, instead of the makeup wipes, I would actually prefer that she use the cleansing water, but you guys know I'd prefer if she just used an oil cleanser in general, because that would really get that makeup loosened up and ready to go. And then I would prefer that she goes in with some kind of a gel cleanser or a very nice gentle cleanser, and then go into one of her masks. The mask I would use first would be the charcoal one, and then I would go in with the hydrating one. I think we saw there that her skin can handle it, so it's probably fine. And then after that, I'd actually like to see her go in with her lotion first, put on the vitamin C oil, and then use her facial massager, the balls on her face. And then after that, she could still go in with her lip scrub. I would use the toothbrush right after that. And then I would make sure I put on a lip balm. So that's something for her to keep in mind too. You know, it's another one of those where I'm like, you know, you'd really benefit from a retinol. So instead of maybe those blemish pads, using some type of a gentle retinol or even a stronger retinol if her skin can take it before she puts on her moisturizer. So that's the only thing I would maybe say add. But you guys know I always recommend a retinoid, so you know, I'm just gonna throw it out there. But anyway, that was Liza Koshy. I really enjoyed watching her. This is the kind of stuff that I wanna watch right now, and I hope that you guys enjoyed that too. I hope that you guys are being safe, staying sane as much as you can. I'm fine. Nothing's crazy over here. No one check on me next week. But I'm feeling you guys too. I get it. I know how we're all feeling. I love you. Find me in our private Facebook group if you wanna chat more. I'll leave a link in the description box, and I'm on Instagram @Susan Yara. Talk to you soon. Blah. Bye.